Anybody, everybody, who knows? Who knows these days? This is a crazy, crazy world that we live in. Bruh, I really need to work on enunciating my words correctly. Enunciating my words. I will confess, right? I had a person I work with one day. Alright, they told me, "Oh, you sound American." I was very offended. I was like, "I do not sound American." Now, 20 seconds on, roughly 30 seconds later, when I actually get to hear what I sound like on a stream or something, turns out it's just a little touch American, a little bit of Americana, if you will. Now, I have no idea how that accent got in there. However, it is in there, and we are going to practice radical self-acceptance and not do anything to change, update, or adjust it. And that's good enough for me. All that said, and I suppose nonetheless, it's time for us to continue. I've done enough BSing around, and we're going to be playing No Place Like Home, which yeah, I think it's a pretty good game. It's a fun game. For those who haven't okay, let's just ignore that. Spontaneer, bus, stream raid. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Anyways, also welcome to whoever's there. Welcome, thanks for joining my stream, and hope you enjoy it. Moving on to far more important things, like what I was busy saying the first time. So yeah, we're going to be playing No Place Like Home. It's a fun little game. Let you run around, do stuff. Yeah, so now I hit the transition button, and we're live. Look at that, it's live. That's incredible. Cool, so this would be episode 3. Last time we didn't get to like anything that's overly mind-blowing, groundbreaking, you know? But yeah, we did pretty good, nonetheless. We did pretty good. Oh boy, I need to find a better layout. Wait, where's my there we go. Live edit. Nice, cool. Continuing my No Place Like Home stream. Also, if anybody does happen to join the chat, welcome. Please do talk, chat, say hi. I swear I'll only cuss you out a little bit. Yeah, otherwise, enjoy. So where were we, by the way? For me, this is too loud, so I need to go over here, turn the volume down, and probably pull this down so it's... I've discovered less than half is a good, like, vocal level. That's the one that doesn't deafen me and anybody listening. Okay, so we're continuing out. We're clearing out this area where there is Mark or Hank. The pig dude, okay? That's his new name. He's the pig guy from this moment forth. Pig dude. Okay, Hank, I hope you like your new name. I'm not gonna change it no matter what you say or how much you beg. But yeah, ooh, the first puzzle. Exciting, isn't it? It's the first puzzle. We haven't had a puzzle before. It's kind of interesting to see dead things. What I would find very, I guess, amusing would be, I knew this boy would be here somewhere. Hello, piggy. Oink. What a strange pig. Yep, I know you, buddy. Don't worry, I'll find you when it's time. Okay, I remember this. So you hit the button. Immediately get a tactical effort, but because we are smart and powerful, we are immune to all this game shenanigans. For we have plans and the ability to hard counter whatever the game throws. Although I would not terribly have minded a dodge roll, I'm not gonna lie. A dodge roll would have been very nice. But I guess it's one of those, like, this isn't really that kind of game. I watched a thing by Coffee Stain Studios, the guys make Satisfactory, and they were basically saying, like, a lot of people don't realize, like, when you make a game, it'll be an awful lot of things, but there'll be even more things that it isn't. Just, you know, due to the nature of... Thank you, Milo. Just due to the nature of time being linear. I think Miguel likes the sour sweets. That or the cut on her lip is making her scream. I think it's the cut on her lip.
Can
No.
I have another bottle?
No.
Okay.
I like sour sweets too, so if you like sour sweets, I know I'm gonna be liking them. Hmm? Chinkin! Dude, I would love it if eventually you could unlock like a sewer system map. But I have a sneaking suspicion that they don't connect like linearly in the same way as the other stuff does. My girl came and she obviously like sorted out the stuff. She was like, "Oh, bottles are delicious." I know not to trust her. If it ever seems to be too good to be true, it probably is, and learn to just say nay to your partner. Especially when she comes as like, here's some free stuff of the sweets that I very jealously hoard. I have 3 of them in exchange for one of yours. You should be like, I sense something. I smell a trap. Hey, trap, 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 hey, trap, 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 trap. I just feel her glaring in the back of my head. I find it interesting that she hates sand, like the main character. By the way, she said, I don't like sand, it's irritating and rough and gets everywhere. But I suppose it's like, I don't know, man. If you're going to Mars and you come from Mars, like, I can only imagine you see an awful lot of sand, but maybe Mars is like terraformed now. I just, I mean, that'd be an interesting MMO, wouldn't it? Like, you do this, but as like an MMO. And you build it in so the MMO is only gonna last like, you know, 3-4 years, but as the people play, what you do is you keep opening up new sections of like stuff for them to clean. And that can basically be the gameplay loop, is it's just like people moving in and cleaning up and you do like I don't know, like you find some way to make it so that it's incredibly hard at first but really rewarding. And then as people clean out the like really dangerous stuff, I'm sure you can. I feel like I'm describing one of those video game MMOs, right? Like not the real, like an actual MMO, but you know, the kind of one that's always like, oh, I'd love to have like authors always describe MMOs, and you're like, from a practical perspective, a game like that doesn't really seem like it would work. Like there's no balance, and with the amount of like weirdness that players always do, like these secret classes that's like, oh, you need to jump off this cliff in exactly this way, it's a bit like Although again, I say that and I can't remember what it was. It's I'm trying to bring the name of the game to mind. I can't remember. It must have been a... I mean, I don't know. I think it might have been the follow-up series to Divine Dungeon. Where the guy's a ritualist. Or the one written by Dakota Kraut that got like... I don't know. It was a good book and then got incredibly boring. And I don't know what's up with that. It was also depressing because the dude went from like a fantastic voice actor in his audiobooks. By the way, I read to and listen to a lot of audiobooks, just in case it wasn't like abundantly clear. Like a lot of audiobooks and books, and yeah, we're getting into the realm of showing off now, I suppose. But suffice it to say, I go through a fair amount of them, you know? And there's one thing that I haven't quite learned how to do, which I wouldn't know if it's a like a skill per se. It's to let her listen to stuff and talk and be able to take in the podcasts I'm listening to. That I find quite tricky. Like, as long as I've got one sense, like one thing that's audio and one thing that's kind of not audio related, I find I can still focus. But it can be kind of tricky. Now I see my girl wanted the bottles because they're sherbet and they like fizz up in your mouth, and the grin she's giving in the background tells me I'm correct. See, I was almost tricked, lads, but no, I resisted the foul temptress. Well, vile temptress. Let's not say foul. That would be a gross misrepresentation. I resisted temptation, lads. I did not get swindled of my goods. They increased the stack size, but I think that made my own problem worse for me. So now I have even more trash than before. And you might be like, well, what if you run out of don't worry, there is plenty of trash for everyone in this game. There's plenty of trash. You don't you worry your pretty little head. There's enough trash for you. You'll even beg it to stop, and it won't. It'll just keep going. And then one day, when you don't even know your own name anymore, your whole life is trash, you've just embraced it for a while, suddenly it's gone. Come on. Let's get the chains off. So yeah, I really don't know what goes that way. I feel like this might be like super duper late game content, because I have not been down that way before. I have been in this area, but not down that way. So anyways, well, I was like, oh yeah, Dakota Crowd Divine Dungeon series. So I'm a big fan of gamelit. Like the basic idea that somebody drops into a video game. So like Legendary Moonlight Sculptor was a favorite of mine. Divine Dungeon. I've weared some like a lot of Western, a lot of Eastern cultivation, a lot of wuxia novels. Which I'll be honest, the English is real. Yeah, people might be like, "Oh, you're being offensive." Like, dude, go read wuxia and then you'll understand. Like, all I can say is Chinese does not directly translate to English good. It needs to be localized. It doesn't work to just be like, oh no, we'll just make it English, it's fine. Brother, I don't know what to tell you beyond the truth, and the truth is you are making a mistake, my friend. Your foolishness is such that you know not even what you do yet. But you will. And then it will be far too late. But anyways, so basically what happens here is you've got like infinite trash generators. Like the game basically gives you infinite of every resource. You just need to like learn how it works. And find enough of it, you know. By the way, I need to probably check my inventory, because I don't know how much space I have left. Okay, let's move some of the stuff out. I have a lot of beaches all of a sudden. So, I don't know. Also, like, would you play a full VR game of this? Hell, would you do this in real life? Like, if you had some way to like I don't see a mask on this chick's face. Wait, give me the face. Yeah, I don't see a mask, dude. This, I don't know how this would smell. Like, I also don't know why there's pizza boxes, but we're just gonna leave that. Actually, maybe I should check the map, because I don't know that this just goes nowhere. I've got to map be going somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. Greetings, Lady Ellen. Who could have guessed this charming yet small village will be the center of world restoration? Take this, you earned it. Also, would you like stories? Sure, tell me something. I'm not going to gossip, but when the lady asked to follow me here, a fine gentleman so called Pigman, because he has a heart for pigs. Okay, yeah. I know the architect's gourmet, but good warning. Though I do somewhat struggle to imagine that you've come here by like accident at this point. Like, you pretty much have been headed here for like directly and for a while. Rabbit at. Wabbit! It can and does open from the other side, my friend. It can and does. And that's pretty important too, the Apple thing. Three honey, needs an eggplant. I keep being like, what do I need to get this? Like, wait. I already know. Take an eggplant to Henry Pigman over there, and all will be well. I don't know why that got censor barred. That's very confusing to me. We will move on swiftly. Have a hat, sir. Have a hat, sir. A chickie without a hat's a terrible thing, you know. And yes, I blame the person that's close to me that happens to have chickens for my habit of calling them chickies, and I even think of them as chickies, and it's very frustrating to me as well, but what you gonna do? Bad boys, what you gonna do? Come for you. Remember when I was like, gonna need a crate? I rest my case. Now, do you want to know the funny part? You'll still run out. Because later items have a way higher requirement. So, even though we just went through all that jazz, you can still run out pretty easy. I hated the fact that they, like, default, and I don't know why they did this, but they made it so that X and Y have different sensitivities. It's like, why would I on a mouse and keyboard ever want to have different sensitivities? It's so weird, man. It's so weird. Also, what's funny is I'll be a professional gamer and streamer the second I get paid. Because, you know, definition of professional, you get paid to do it. Makes you think, doesn't it? Because people are like, I'm a professional. Like, hold on there, Hoss. That doesn't mean as much as you'd like to think it means, my friend. Does mean something, but not everything. You can be professional and incompetent. That's the true red pull. Blue pull? Green pull? That's the true corporate pull. You can be incompetent and professional. There, it's based in corporate pulled. Do I know what I'm talking about? Maybe. Maybe not, you'll never know, and more importantly, you'll never be able to prove it. Welcome to corporate land. I'm your ghost, John. I'm your guide, Bob. It's a bit of an inside joke, because I've got a tendency to use the same word. Actually, I don't know if it's Bob. It's not, it's like Susie or whatever. But I tend to use the same, like, I'm your guide, Fred. Fred, your guide to corporate land. Like, one person a friend of mine I was speaking to was like, wow, Fred sure does a lot. And, there's a guy I went to the office to, right? So, we're talking as you do, and he mentions our colleague, Johnny. I'm like, Johnny? He's like, yeah, our colleague, Johnny Sins. So it's like, we don't... Why are you talking about Johnny Sins, man? That's I'm pretty sure we don't have a colleague that's a porn star. They're like, no, he's our colleague. Does you know the astronaut lawyer? I'm like, oh, the most interesting man in the world, Johnny Sins. Guy just glares. I'm like, what's up? Turns out they told him we have a colleague called Johnny Sins, but obviously he didn't know, you know. And if you know, you know. If you don't know, congrats. But he didn't know. And he Googled it without realizing what it was that he was Googling on the company internet. So, guy gets like a big document to sign, like a form of, I did this thing. I'm sorry for being a terrible human. I Googled Johnny Sins. You know, as you do in corporate. Because they're always like, you have to sign the thing acknowledging the bad stuff you did because you're a bad person. It's like, okay, well, we're all adults, but I guess you can't just like, I want to make this a bit, because I do think it's hilarious, but at the same time, like, I do kind of get it. Like, I think it's silly. But I understand how people think certain things are unprofessional. And especially, like, the older generation. They're very like, oh no, tattoos or piercings or blah blah. You're like, but why? Like, I've met absolute morons, and I assure you, those absolute morons that I met, they didn't have tattoos. They looked clean. They looked professional. You'd look at him and be like, yeah, this guy knows what he's doing. Absolutely dumb as a stump, my man. Dumb as a rock. Like, he gives this comparison of dumb as a stump is giving stumps bad names for their intelligence. Like, stumps are offended that I'm comparing them to him. By the way, Cubots are effing adorable. I don't care what anyone says. I'm willing to fight over Cubots being adorable. The thing is, not a lot of people would take me up on that, because most people are like, yeah, they are adorable, what's your point? I'm like, exactly! Fuck, okay, and? Just look at you and be like, but, okay, I agree. What's your thesis, my friend? Just have to like sit there and scratch head. Oh. My thesis is that Cubots are cute. Like, okay, but we said that, and we're not just... Like, I don't know if you've ever been called out for being off topic. I have, and I've done it. When you do it, you feel really bad, but really righteous, because you're like, bruh, can you stick to topic? But, when it's done to you, man, oof. That hurts. I'll say hello to a random person watching me on Twitch. Like, subscribe. You know the drift. No, no, you don't subscribe on Twitch. You follow. There we go. Person, people. Like the stream, follow it, make comments in chat. Like, you're such a dumbass, I can't believe you. And I'll be like, no, I'm not a dumbass. I swear I know what I'm talking about. Please don't bully me. Be like, I will internet bully you. I don't know, this is a very toxic relationship. I think we need a... Look, first, I want the damn hutches. Well, the pigs. I bet you what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna have the ingredient, but not enough like stuff packed away. I might be a grumpy boy. $80 and $80, huh? Okay, I can rebuild your house, buddy. Dog is happy. There you go. They do bring gifts. Oh, yeah, I've already rebuilt the fox lair, thank you. I feel like, you know that skit? Oh, I see, the scary ghost. Okay, that's gonna be a hint. Let's see what you got. Gibbs. Give to me the honey machine, my friend. I need to get this next. I want this, but I don't need it. And I very much want to reconstruct that guy's house. Guys, why not? Oh, I feel like it's a subtle I'm better than you, you know? Like, you can't even rebuild your own home, look at me. Look at me. Three honey, 1 apple. And 2 strawberry. And then honey's also going to eventually become like one of my biggest sources of income for food. I am out of beer, and this is sad. No worries. But these trees aren't quite ready yet. And the peaches are also a ways off. I have to sleep late and like sleep water, sleep water, sleep water, sleep water. You know, that jazz. I have to do that for like 4 or 5 days. Before I do anything, where is the Yes, 5. You would be amazed at the amount of honey we need. The farm runs on honey in the same way America runs on oil, my dude. Wait, Krieger, I noticed you say my dude a lot. Yes, I do. What of it, my dude? I'm just wondering why. You think you're an American? Well, I think you should keep asking that question. And don't worry about the consequences, my dude. You don't scare me. I don't intend to scare you. Am I insane? Possibly. But that comes from long hours of watching Dragon Ball Z and having ADHD. Which, in retrospect, probably not the most, how do I put this, calming of combinations you could ever experience. Like, definitely a little bit too much stimulation in terms of dopamine. Like for Pearl me. Like I was used to A, and I got like Z, and I jumped up and down like a 12-year-old. I suppose the irony is still this day. I think back at it, I'm not like ashamed or anything. I'm just like, yeah, Dragon Ball Z was a good show, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to help you. Like, it's a really good show. I would love to get new recyclers. I'm just gonna come with berries. Yeah, it works. A part of me wants to like play joke the whole like abusive. What do you think you're doing? I'm like, yeah, it's probably not a joke. People would probably miss the humor. And my burgeoning channel would have all monetization taken forever. Why don't we mix magic? Many problems is this takes potatoes, and I actually do need potatoes. Alright, let's do some salads. Salads are good for you, right? Yeah, they're good for you. Why not? I feel like, you ever have like your boomer dad or parent try to like talk to you about healthy food, but at the same time they're overweight and in serious denial about what constitutes healthy? I've had that, and I love my parents. Let me be very clear on this. I care about them a lot. That was one of the most painful experiences I've ever had. It's like they'd made food, and at the time I was like busy trying to slim down because I was like, yeah, I'm getting fat. And they're obviously, you know, I say obvious, might not be obvious, but they're overweight in the story. And so they're just like picking random traits and saying that it's healthy. They're like, ah, look, it's green. That's healthy, right? Green? I'm like, yeah, but it's potatoes and it's swimming in butter. You're like, ah, but it doesn't have any meat, right? That makes it healthy. You're like, well, That's not better. Like, it's swimming in butter, my dude. That's... No, I don't... I'd rather have the protein. Like, no, but it's just roast potatoes. Like, I'm like, no, it's too many carbs. I don't want that many carbs. At the time, I was eating keto. I was like, I don't want that many carbs. And it came back with like, no. Actually, Irish potatoes are the only potatoes that don't have carbs. The little potatoes. It's like, bro, that is straight up untrue. And the whole, don't you believe me? I'm your parents. I was like, no, I actually don't. I love you, but no. I pressed X to doubt harder than any man has ever pressed X when dousing. I pressed X to doubt so hard the doubt button broke. It broke down, had a cry, and went home. Like, I full on doubted 10 out of 10. Maximum doubts. Oh, the chickens want love, I see. Hello, chicken. I know you want love. However, there are too many chickens, but these 5 will get love. And the rest, I'll just mull for their eggs. Congratulations, you're basically a puppy mill, guys. Is that cruel? Maybe, but chicken are prey animals. They know it. We know it. Trust me. They know they're prey. This is the one guy was like, goats, and people like, don't hurt goats. It's bad for the goats if you're a goat herder. He's like, bruh, goats are prey. They know they're prey. They were born prey. If you've ever raised goats, you'll know as well that goats are just made to be prey. It's like, it's fine. That's just what they are, dude. Don't pretend they're not prey. You're not doing them any favors. You're not doing yourself any favors. Like, goats are prey. And it's okay. It's okay for goats to be prey. That was kind of funny. I have to be like, dude, it's okay. They are prey animals. They know their big role in the ecosystems to get nommed. Okay, so what's coming next? That. Because that's damn helpful. By the way, European food, so good. Really tasty. I'm not even gonna like beat around the bush. I should be like, ah, this is delicious. Basically at this point I'm waiting for this orchard to grow, but my plan is I'll let it grow and I'll go around the corner and fill that space full with apple trees on the one side and whatever on the other. And I'm pretty sure olives are also a type of tree. By the way, these grapes are good. Like, damn Europe, you make some good grapes. I may not agree with everything Europe does. Like, nobody ever agrees with everything a country does, but the grape results are undeniable. They are 10 out of 10. And yes, I'm gonna go get sprinklers, and yes, I'm gonna spend the next 30 minutes crafting them if I have to. Like, I am rather tired of, whew. Come on. Ah, done. Got them all. Whew. Well done, guys. We got them. Okay. Much like Sad Am, we got him. Okay, now our goal is going to be to go and get the Piggy Wiggy Wiggies. This grape's good. Most important item. That. I don't care. It's more important than anything else. I don't care what people say. Okay. But now what do? We get a recycler upgrade as well. Because that will actually be useful. And then we go to a Piggy Wiggy Wiggy. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Bat. Do you want a hat? No, he does not want a hat. You know, gun loading sounds. I guess Piggy Wiggy Wiggy gotta find out why you should take off the hat. Nah, I'm joking. Don't worry. We're not gonna murder the pigs here. Although I question the fact that we haven't found a single boar and have only found sow. That I'm just going to say, and I'll say it once and I swear I'll leave it after that. Not the best for biodiversity. Not the best if you wanted to keep up the porcine numbers, so to speak. You know? Perhaps there are better ways to go about. Hey, beehive upgrade. Yeah, we're gonna get that. Glad to see it. Hate to see you go, but love to watch you leave, as the saying goes. Yes. Dude, I look forward to the day we no longer talk, you and me, my friend. You're not a bad guy, just bad guy to talk to. Zap to the village. And then I need apples. I'm gonna save, go home, get some apples, and go to sleep. Got to sleep. Ga to sleep. Just to sleep. You to sleep. Is you to sleep? AKA go to sleep. Ah, damn it. I bought the wrong thing and now I am upset at myself. Can I recycle my recycler upgrades? Yeah, I want to recycle my kitchen upgrades, please. Hello, sir. Sir, I have a request, sir. Gee, mister, I have a request. I need to get rid of these upgrades. Could you help me, mister? Apparently, mister cannot help me. Mister is telling me to, well, let's just say it's not nice and leave it at that. Well, that's a waste. Okay. I guess sod me then. Moving on. And no, that wasn't a cough. There we go. Okay, we got a pigsty. We have the actual most important item. And yeah. My inventory is full of garbage we're never gonna need. Life is good. Although I will confess, half of the stuff that I'm making in this game, I cannot eat. Because like, I'm allergic to oats, for instance, like I can't eat that. And it's a little frustrating. It's like, oh, look, oats. That'd be nice. You can have more than one egg at a time. Huh. I suppose giving you guys love leads to better results than just having a million chickens. That's interesting. I might want to be giving you some affection, Piggy. I'll scritch you on the chinny chin chin. And speaking of goats, I'm pretty sure you get some in this game. That pig jumped. Hey, buddy. Hey, Fido. You need love too, huh? You need consistent love? What am I? Your father? Jeez, that was dark. I feel bad for that one. Not as bad as their dad should, though. But anyways, what I want to do is build up a reserve. Definitely use more potatoes. So we'll do a 16 grid potato. We'll do a 16 grid of what I have. Yeah. We have plenty, so we can do at least a few. I wonder how people came up with the term Ursa for a bear. Like, I feel like there must be a linguistic root, because people oftentimes, especially when they're making up words like that, it's usually got something like, oh, but I know Ursa Minor and Major are bears, so it must be like a bit of a classical term rather than a modern one, you know? Saying it's fallen into disuse, but that they're using again to sound old-timey. Which, to be fair, like, I guess it's interesting how old words do sound old-timey. For the most part. Like, there are some that you just... They're old, but not because they're, like, quote-unquote old-timey, but because you just don't use them like that anymore. Which, you know, makes the people that do use them like that sound like they're idiots, but that's, I think, a wholly different debate there. Oh, that's it. I need a jam maker. That's the other thing. Jam press. Ah, god damn it. Every frickin' time. Better than us? Huh? You think you're better than us? Oh, oranges, that's the other thing. Somebody getting that as soon as I pick it up. Like, I pretty much, it's a matter of time for me to get these more than anything else. But, I do need the rubber upgrade. There's no denying that. I think what I can do now is go to finish off the pig quest and get 5 piggy wiggy wiggies. I've got plenty of honey, so I should be good on that front, I think. Yeah, I got 500. So I can actually free the pigs, I find. Think about the demented smaller. No. I wanted to keep them in cages. Yeah, I find animals are cuter when they're in smaller. The smaller the cage, the cuter I find the animal is. Like, what the fuck, man? What the hell? Like, yeah. Wouldn't it be cuter if he couldn't move? Got all fat. I'm just picturing someone looking on. Someone says that, like, no! No, he wouldn't, that's not okay. And be like, oh. But like, Loki, yeah? Like, no, Loki, yeah, no, Loki, nothing. Heike, no! No! Person just be like, oh, but don't you think it's just a little bit? Huh? Yeah? Just a little bit? Oh, I didn't even realize Harold asked me to fix this. I just kind of did it. I was like, dude, this is ugly as hell, man. I'm just gonna fix this. Okay, Harold. Buddy, I fixed your home. Up for more piggy business. Your house is repaired, a-hole. Yeah, you are. Ha 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 ha. What is Mark gonna give me? Do you have anything for sale, my good man? Nothing that doesn't require more than I'm willing to give. But that's commerce for you. And I know where Napoleon is, at least. Down one of these holes. But not this one. This is a Napoleon freehold. Why is his name Napoleon? He's a precarious little piggy. But what purpose do these things serve? Well, you see. They're cutie hell. And also, they serve to give you infinite resources. I believe they're a source of mid-tier seeds. Yeah, I'm a better person. But I'm pretty sure what happens under the hood is the game's like checking that I do all the quests. I can't talk. What happened? Napoleon! Liberté! Yeah, I know where Napoleon is, buddy. I've seen Napoleon. He's like, I can't find my pig. What's his name? Napoleon. Oh, okay, I know where he is. What do you mean you know where he is? I know where he is. But you got lost yesterday. Like, yeah, no, it's fine. I've cleared all the way up to there. Like, bruh, don't worry. I have cleared the heck out of this place. You're good. I already know where he is. It's fine. Don't even sweat your pretty little... Like, use those words to be like, don't sweat your pretty little hair. What? Like, just don't worry. Don't worry. It's fine. Don't even sweat that pretty little cheeks of yours. Them pretty old cheeks don't need to be sweating. They're all good, I promise. Napoleon in good hands. Piggy wee wee in the best hands. And with us, I have 5 pigs, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Screw you, Harold, I don't need you anyway. What I might have a problem with is convincing Napoleon to come back with me, but we'll see how that one goes. Said, look, it's a fox. Pat, 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 pat. I have a friend that identifies as a fox. Yes, you heard me. No, I'm not joking, and yes, they are adorable, and I don't care what you think. If you self-identify as a fox, I will self-identify as someone that needs to pat you. Okay, that's it for this area, which is good, I think. Next bit's going to become here. Bro, where is Napoleon? I could swear I've seen next area. The one that is the next one over. Because now everything's fenced off for some... Look, I'm not gonna grumble, I just don't like it. It feels very clunky to me. But I get it. Probably makes the game run smooth as a baby's bottom. Yes, before you complain, that is an actual saying. It's a turn of phrase. No, I do not actually know how smooth baby bottoms are, and I don't particularly care to find out. Turn of phrase. That's probably one of the things that annoys me the most of people. I know this is very much like ancillary to the main conversation, but like when you use a turn of phrase and people are like, oh, you said a thing. I was like, oh, you. Just look at them like, you freaking ingrate. It's a turn of phrase, you dumb. Turn of phrase. How do you even turn a phrase? That sounds like hoodoo to me. It's like, oh my gosh. It's metaphorical. You know, uses metaphors, betas. You're like, oh my god. Oh my god, why are we even here? Oink! Liberté! Oink! I'm just gonna save and go home. Liberté! Dude, Napoleon is... was... probably one of the more interesting figures in history, I think. And you're gonna find he did both a lot of good and a lot of harm to the people. But, that is the nature of things, I suppose. You know? Nobody's perfect, but at the same time, we do control our actions, don't we? I'm gonna be very upset if it's a 9x9 block, not a 4x4 block, but I think my memory served me well, and it is indeed a 4x4. So we'll just smack this down every so often. And I need one more. Typical. 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 And I need that. And I need to get rid of this. So those are potatoes, and I know I have a potato section, so I know for a fact I don't need potatoes. I'm very convinced I already have I got a pumpkin section? Yeah, these are the pumpkin sections. I'm good on pumpkins. I do, however, need a salad section and a eggplant section. Have I got the bird feeder yet? Like, I don't know, man. I feel like I could really use it by now. Tough crowd. I would be very happy this game gave me a way to pay someone to pack my things for me. I'm sure I'm considered a monster for this, but just like, dude, it is. I'm just saying, I'm not saying I would never do it. I'm just saying it'd save a lot of time every day if I could just let Harold pat my frickin' pigs for me, you know? If you know what I mean. Subtle as a nudge as a wink to a blind bat. Subtle a nudge as a wink to a blind bat. Shut up. I have no idea why my girl's giggling in the background, and I wish I knew. I'm sure it's very funny. Pig, 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 pig. Pig, 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 pig. Pig, 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 pig. Dog, 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 dog. It just happens when I'm excited. Oh, I'm gonna get my own channel banned. Never mind someone else. Apparently I could do a fine job myself. Stuffed pumpkin deluxe. You know what? That actually, no, I need to save the truffles because I've got a bunch of recipes that use and require them and are actually somewhat important. So what I can do is basic stuffed pumpkin. I wish it told me up front about how much, like just the more or less how much I'm going to be using, you know? That'd be kind of nice. Pretty sure Mark over there. Frickin' Mark. He's probably got the thing for a bird feeder. However, I probably can't afford it. 375. Yeah. 375. Cannot afford 375. That is, gosh darn frustrating. I'll have you know. I can go to one more sprinkler actually. I feel like the sprinkler used to be a lot more expensive and then they brought the price down because people were like, dude, this is ridiculous. I use this stupid thing for everything. Why does it cost so much? Okay. What's next on the list of things to do? I need to be finding some way to get this jam into the thing, and I could probably do something with the eggs. Don't know what, but something. I wanna grab the payout for this before I go do the other things. Come on. Come on. Would I love to be getting the other thing? Yes. Do I have better priorities right now? Yes. I really do. Not even as a joke, I actually have better priorities right now. So I have 3 apples. That doesn't actually change my priorities much at all. I think there's one thing that I can use the apple for that'd be useful here. Oh, there we go. Because, you know, you couldn't make it affordable. But, like, I guess I'm getting into some, like, weird areas of complaining. Like, could he make it affordable? Maybe. Does he owe it to me and make it affordable? Probably not, if I'm honest. I have something I want to check on YouTube quick. But before I forget, I'll put that there, and then I'm going to go to the gym soon enough. Anyways. But I can take this, take this, take this, take this. You download it, you thing. YouTube doesn't want to let me download a video. It's like, ah, damn it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the thing. Give it. Anyways. We're probably gonna cut it a bit, by the way. Just, to let everybody know. I would have been real upset if I'd screwed myself by not making sure to do that. Cool. Yeah, look, I need to talk to the old guy anyway. And then I can make one feeder for each type of seed and stack them on the other side of the field, and that'll look all beautiful and purposeful and whatever else. Hello, Eldora. He's switching between names. He will come to your shopping needs. Looks don't like the architect. I replanted the trees. Ow. My heart's telling me yes, but my back is telling me no. Yes, I am completely tone deaf. Here you go. I don't know why you'd need hydraulic parts to make a filter, but I'm just not gonna comment on that. Like, I feel like there is like, it'd be tempting, you know, raise your hand, be like, question. How? Like, just don't worry about it. I've also, so my brain, alright, I'm thinking about a thing I read on Quora. And they were discussing teleporters in Star Trek, and they were like, oh no, you upload a scan of your brain to the teleporter and you're gonna like download it again later. And the one person was like, but then why do they, like, how can you die if the character dies? Like, are you gonna, like, you've got a scan of the character's brain, couldn't you just clone him? And naturally they're like, no, that wouldn't be, oh, that's what does it. Okay, that's beautiful. I do approve of this. You can't sit down, but that's pretty as heck. Too bad it doesn't work. But it is heckin' pretty. I'll grant you that. I'm very amused by the car, just like it fell over part, like now it's just lying there, it's fallen over. Just bleh, half dead. Up for some more piggy business? Sugar at you. I found Napoleon. I can't thank you enough. I'm glad you took care of all the pigs. Okay, this guy a little bit obsessed. Probably not healthy. You're going to move on swiftly, because that is none of my business. Is that exploitation of old people? Maybe. Maybe. Does it bug me? No. Not really. Do you have anything else for sale here? Look, our next gated resource is gonna be rubber, which will need a whole bunch of fruit together. So I do not need to be here as much as I need to go home, pass a few days, collect food, build birdhouses. And yeah. So let's see what it takes. Birdhouse, okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 types. So I'm going to be wanting 12. I don't know what's wrong with this. Anyways, gonna be wanting this. Yeah, rubber's the next gateway. That's mean of you, game. I didn't expect you to do me dirty like this. I'm just letting you know now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I had 100. I'll just do that. I may be a little bit phobic of running out of seeds. I don't know. I don't think it's a bad thing, but I have been told it's a... Like, it's just, you know, you just don't want to go hungry, you know? It's just normal food security concerns, basically. Like, I don't know why you'd want food scarcity, huh? Maybe you're the weird one for wanting food scarcity. You ever think about that? By the way, I'm annoyed that I can highlight this stuff with the gamepad. Come on, give me that. Give me, you know what I want. That's... Look, generally this game's gotten a lot better, but the controls are feeling more clunky than what they did before. It was a lot easier because it had a bunch of like quickies that you could use to like move over and grab things and that. And those are gone now, and man, I'm not gonna lie, you feel the difference, say. Like the fact that before you could use a scroll wheel to select your item. Yeah, it was pretty convenient, and now that I'm down to like this awkward ass gamepad, like, yeah, this kind of sucks, my dude. By comparison to the previous, like, standard. Yeah. Bit shit. Not gonna lie. Again, the thing is, I need to get I gotta get this growing before I can actually do anything really. Just gonna be going do sleep, wake up, sleep, wake up, sleep. Yep. Let's go. We passed like a week. I was like, where the hell you been? Been so hungry. Hello, Rocket 2. Yes, I swear I love you. You're still a good chicken. I didn't abandon you because you're a bad chicken. I abandoned you because I'm a bad father. Okay. Tomato, potato. Those are basically the things I want to be preserving in here. Want to do tomato, potato, potato, a little bit, you know, over careful? Yes. I don't see you complaining. Well, I mean, you can't. Not here. That's beside the point, though. I don't see you complaining. Got a better idea? I hate that, by the way. Like, I get it, but also it is, to me at least, it's very annoying to be like, I don't think this is right. I don't, like, you're trying to help, right? You're like being like, put up your hand. I don't think this is right. I don't know what a better idea is. I can't help but have the feeling that we are going to do ourselves a massive disservice right now by doing this action. Like, you got a better idea, Hoss? Like, no, I just said I don't. If I did, I promise you, I would let you know. But I don't. If I could, I would, but I can't, so I shan't. I have way more lettuce than I thought I did, but way less pumpkin, so I'm just gonna you know, crazy prepper this one. Is that offensive to crazy preppers? Maybe. Should I stop calling them crazy? Maybe. But hey, come zombie apocalypse, you're gonna be there like, I want a crazy prepper guy, like, so it'll be fine. The real preppers are the friends we made along the way. By the way, gotta remember, so that's I need pumpkin. That's gonna be oats and lettuce. Do oats, lettuce, and I'm going to need berries, which I'll put over here. Did I completely screw this up? Yes, I did, and I don't need you pointing it out. Thank you very much. Am I being defensive? You're being defensive. What is I don't even know what defensive is. Oh, I see going in the background. I know what it means to be defensive. You're defensive. Okay. Sure. Okay, let's say I'm defensive. Yeah, defensive. Let's say assuming I'm this thing. You watch the person like lose their mind. You are defensive. Okay. Is this defensiveness in the room with us now? But now we go to sleep for a few days and we'll see how it goes. Because, yeah, we do not respect the passage of time. Okay, we have pumpkin. We have the eggplant. I need to do lettuce in this one. And I have 2 berry things. Yes, it may be a thing that I don't feel like food security has been achieved until I literally have like a full stack in both. That's when I'll be like, yeah, it's okay. You don't need to worry. You've got enough. Until then, nay, I say nay, nay, nay. Because we could run out at any moment. And the berries are pretty, like, actually possible to run out, I'm not gonna lie. And so is the lettuce. It's kind of... As much as I joke that lettuce ain't great, like, you got a bunch, but you don't have any seeds. And that is something that leaves us in the can still run out pretty easy territory. And the same goes to berries. Because we can still run out, I don't consider our berry supply secure. Is it overdoing it? Maybe. I don't think so. But our ground share might be a little bit too much. That's it, I'm okay with overdoing it if it means that I don't have to worry about it later. Like, in my mind at least, this game is the kind that you really don't want to look up and be like, ah, crap, I'm out. It's really not something you want to do. Friends, don't let friends screw themselves. But yeah, frankly, I guess I kind of had a habit of playing. It's like, I don't want to rush. And then at some point you're like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is basically fine. Like, it's not quite what I want when I say fine, but it's, you know, it is exceptionally close to being okay. But again, I'm very much big on the concept of always having more than you need, rather than looking up and being like, ah, shit, I'm out. Because that'll be nasty. I've had that happen to me in this game. I also had it where I just had so much of everything. I was like, oh, freaking, I don't care anymore. Which also isn't great, because then you do stupid stuff to get rid of it all. That's also not really where you want to be. Ideally, you want to be like, I don't know, I guess somewhere in the middle. You got like a nice stable supply of food. I will say, like, dude, you take a bunch of mayo, take a thing of eggs or whatever, you'll be fine. Like, you'd be surprised. Actually, now that I'm noticing, I'm seeing that it seems like they've geared it so that it's better to cook for you and to plant for the preserves, maybe. But it's all very anecdotal at the moment. But yeah, as silly as it is, once you got this set up, you basically don't need to think anymore. It's just become a case of like, it becomes a case of harvest everything, grab the seeds, replant it, dump the extra seeds, or just literally dump the extra seeds if you don't need them. And then you don't need to worry so much about keeping like this big ass supply of seeds here. once you've got a full stack of everything, you just start binning everything you don't, whatever you don't use, just gets binned. Like, you don't have to keep it. It's not worth it. Okay. What else? I can now go grab this and then be done doing some other rubber. Yep. Rubber waste drawer. I do not worry about the jam because you just saw. I'm pretty sure you'll find that, like, long term, jam, peaches and apples, and that will probably be the best source of food. You just, in you come. Just gotta be mixing up, you know. I also missed the salt. Like, I want to check if they have a salt inventory because that was also really helpful. Yeah. Yeah, the key bindings are kind of. There are commands I could swear they had that are useful, and it's just. Tain't there, my friend. Tain't there. Tain't there at all. What do you want? You did it. It's no more. Yeah. Damn it. Can't afford it. Whatever. We are moving on swiftly. Largely because we need rubber trash, and I'm not going to get that until I hunt it down. Let's see what I can do about finding it, eh? I know we're also going for the architects. It'll be something that's not too far away. But I know, oh, I know which one it was. Okay, I know where it was that I'm thinking about. It's down the manhole right at the beginning, yeah. Right here, right where I was. Gonna be this one. Hello, buddy. Pat, pat, pat. Yeah, these are my favorite chickens, bro. They deliver a lot of eggs. But yeah. I've got no words for it because damn. It's a lot of eggs, bro. I like how it just warps back instead of running, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got a lot of food. You know what else we can do? We can be grabbing this the upgrade to the preserves machine. Because now I finally realized this damn preserves machine. But I'm sure the bigger one will also be rubber based because that's what's required. Let's see. Rubber? Yeah, okay. We are useless dummies. Bummy dum dums. Without rubber. So I'm going to go down and get us some. Rubber. There we go. Bunch of rubber for you. Like, it's only initially that it matters because later on, like, you just get more rubber. You literally get hundreds of stacks of rubber. more than you have any idea, or like you don't even begin to know what to do with all the damn rubber you get. But for now, I think it's pretty cool to have it. Can I get the bigger preserve machine, please? And they upgraded everything. I want both. Can I have both? Man, you can run out of this stuff, and it's bloody annoying when you do, because now I'm gonna have to go all the way back and run around. Okay, you win. You get to be the one that gets the makeover. I hate you. I would have loved to have had a wait button. Like, yeah, I'm sure it would be, like, it'd shorten the gameplay loop beyond what the developer wants, but it's pretty annoying to have to wait. I'm gonna tell you that now. I'm gonna be honest. It's pretty annoying. This in, dropping that more, some egg, yes. That ought to be pretty good for preserving. What am I gonna do next? I think and you'd be going and getting that upgrade, but I want to get the stupid machine running more. It's one of those things, like, now we get into a bit of we've largely automated the game, so now we get into like a different part of the gameplay. Like, it's a bit, I don't want to say weird, but like a little bit fiddly. It's fiddly. I know I've got a bunch more stuff to do today, which is why we're going to be shutting down. I've got like a big thing to write out. I've got goals to set for my work I need to be finding. Yeah, we do like internal goal setting. It's one of those things. Like, it's interesting, but it's also okay. That'll be it, I think. And then what I stick in here will just be more just put that in and bam. And now it becomes worth it for me to actually farm, because I'll like regularly get these outputs that'll be big. And of course it's going to have a sled load of peaches. Just due to the nature of the game, really. Yeah, let's I want to take a peek at the architects area, largely because I know where it is. Even if it's a bit of pain to get there. And I think there's also some interesting stuff we finish off this area here. Am I streaming too much? Probably. Should I go to do the things I need to do and go to bed? Maybe. Am I going to? I don't know. Are you my mom? Are you my real dad? No? Well, then you can't tell me what to do, son. Only my real dad can tell me what to do. Psych on you. Trucks on you, my real dad's the only one that can tell me what to do, and he ain't going to milk and cigarettes. Probably shouldn't make that joke. Especially seeing as I did actually have my dad in my life. But absent, but overall a good parent, I think. Did his best, but like, I don't. It's kind of one of those things to say, did you do your best? Like, it makes sense if you're asking somebody in like a motivational thing, like the feedback, like, did you do your best? Like, did you do what you could do the best way you could do it? Alright, that makes sense, I think. But when you say you think someone did their best, it becomes like, did they? Like, you don't know. Which is why the only time it becomes a useful tool is when it's asked in the abstract, like, did you do your best, like your subjective best, like, do you think you could have done better? And then, you know, obviously given the person, provided the person that asking is non-judgmental and the person that's being asked is like, you know, pretty chill about it. We'll get like a yes or no. Yeah, I could have done better, or no, you know what, I really did do my best. It's impossible for that to have gone any better. I think Bob over there is a retard. Well, I think Bob over there is a moron. Let me not drop the mean words, but I think Bob over there is a bit of a moron, and I don't think he deserves his job. By the way, I loved how, with that satisfactory thing, the guy was basically explaining how satisfactory is all about, like, parts per minute, and that's basically their constraint. And it's an interesting take, and clearly the guy knows a little bit about, like, manufacturing that, where your major constraint isn't normally getting the resources, it's how best to utilize what is essentially an infinite flow. Because the guy's like, basically, I think he was talking about solar panels, right? And how, like, and this is ironically enough the complete opposite in many ways. Like, it is effort to get it, so I can't just wait around to get more resources, but I can do that with food. So I don't have just like infinite resources flowing into me. I have to actually go do it, and that changes the playstyle, and like then it does make it worth viable for me to be getting, like, because nothing's automated, it makes it viable for the game to give me like, okay, here's a thing that just produces infinite seeds forever. Right? It'll save your hide. Because most people, especially when they stop playing the game, don't realize that you gotta have a bird seeder because you can actually run out of seeds. Because when you get out of a certain area, you no longer pick up the area's seeds. But that potato thing does, and what the foxes and things do, is they will give you seeds for the area. But even if you screw that up, I know there's like one other way, and then there's also like, from what I remember, like infinite seed places down in the bottom. It's like, yeah, the game goes pretty far to like get you not soft locked, but I know you can still do it if you're not careful. As the South Africans say, but also very rudely, apply your mind. amused by the fact that this game lags slightly with the amount of trash I'm vacuuming. Makes me feel good. Like, look, I accomplished something, it's so much. Like, that might even be something you build in, like when the person picks up enough, you like just... You don't actually lag, right? But you make it so it starts to like... It'll drop a frame and render at like 29. You like hard code it. You're like, oh look at that, so many items, the game's lagging. Ah, it's like, yeah, that's cool. Really makes you feel like you've accomplished something. If you be careful about it enough, right? Like you can go to like, maybe you don't even use 30 frames, you use like 25, right? Because consoles run at 30 FPS for the most part, so you would kind of notice it, but it wouldn't be that bad. It wouldn't be that bad. So it'd be kind of interesting. Ooh. Ooh. Poached peach. Now that is interesting. By the way, I like that they've leaned a little bit heavier into the RPG aspects, like giving you like health potions and boosts and stuff. That's kind of cool. I don't know how useful it'll be because I haven't used any of them yet. Because, well, I don't know. I find this basically calming in a way. Part of my reason for streaming today is I was just dead, man. I've been out of the gym, and I'm beginning to realize, like, especially when I've started gymming, I don't know about anyone else, if you start working out, you begin to need it to sleep. And because I've gotten back into it, because I've been sick, which you'll hear if you listen to my previous ones, me like coughing and playing Planet Craft. Coughing and playing Planet Crafter, jeez, is the name of the previous streams I did, where I was just like, eventually I tagged it like coughing, like, and I think people like, they were like, oh, this is an interesting title I enjoy, and they were like, oh, this is literal, this is a very, very literal title of this guy is basically like dying of emphysema or something while playing the game. And it's not the most pleasant listening experience, which is why I actually, see, I don't like taking down my videos because it's like, it's part of my channel and I did it for better or for worse. But like, I do probably need to go and like nix those. Hello, Chimkin. Yeah, hi. Hello. Hello, Chicky. Okay, we're gonna hit rubber, teleport back. So we know where we're going. We're going to be going there. We're gonna go down here. Through here. Like this also, I guess, a final visual pass to make sure that everything's done, you know, get it all finished up. And we're gonna do here. By the way, I'm amazed I haven't found like a fast travel for this area yet, because damn, this is heckin' slow, my dude. I could swear this is meant to be the fast travel network for this one. Let me take a look, because I struggle to believe that this is correct. My brain just says this should be fast travel. Like fast travel should be stuck in there somewhere. But no, apparently there's. I could swear you used to be able to jump as well. There you go, berries forever. Forever. And you need one toolbox to fix that. I'm pretty sure the architect gives you that. Like, because I know that's where we're going next, so I'm kind of guessing. Like, I'm guessing off of the fact that we're going there next. And, but yeah, let's see. But, I want to explore. And I suspect what you're gonna find is they deconnected much of the sewers. But we'll see, because I have a sneaking feeling, although I can't remember exactly where it happened, but I know they, like, at some point the sewers suddenly stop being connected, and they're usually like connected backwards, so you're gonna be opening doors and stuff that were closed before. I love that lag. Looks and feels so good. Like, look how much you took. Your computer can't handle your score. But obviously, you know, you get much higher graphics games that have much better, like, response rates. I just love doing this, so this poor game can suffer. People are like, aren't your game suffering? Isn't it suffering? Isn't it hurting? Because there's tears. Like, I'm okay with that. But I do not mind. But pain is bad. Like, yeah, I guess. Like, sometimes. Sometimes you're okay with it. Doesn't it feel good? Look how much trash we're picking up. We are in this together. We're a family. I probably need to pick a different name at some point. Like Woolly Jolly Jackie John. Bingley Bungle. I was so close to making my username Bingley Bungle. I'm not even a kid. Like, that's the first thing my brain comes up with, and then I pick up a name and it's like, I don't know, freaking Bingley Bungle or something. Like, no, pick a good name. I don't know. They're all kind of trash. Like, in the abstract sense of the word, everything's kind of garbage, you know? What does it make a difference this way or that? But then you kind of like, okay, no, I probably do need to pick something decent because it probably will affect me badly. Like the stream. Like the stream. Follow. Like and subscribe, everybody. While I fuff around doing other unrelated things. Obviously. I will say, by the way, I'm really wanting... Woohoo! Welcome, follower person. Hi. But anyways, we're gonna be continuing. Also, by the way, people are welcome to listen in the background. I'm sure it's happening. Engagement's good, but not required. I was like, oh yeah, crazed rant alone into the void with nobody and nothing and no one to hear me. Kid streamer or desperate attempt to be noticed by a cold, lonely world. Desperate attempt of a despairing, cold, lonely man. Aha! Befriended. Friend me! Friend request on Steam. Friend request. My friend request. Accept my friend request. I donated to your OnlyFans, now accept my friend request, damn it. Why yes, honey, I'll accept. I don't know, I need to work on my sense of humor, dude. Like, I don't think it's a normal thing, but like, damn. I think I'm funny in some ways, but... And others just kinda serious. Then again, dude, wouldn't mind doing the thing that DSP does, like go be an eBagger. Why not? What is the problem if it's super stupidly successful? Hey, what about it? I'm glad to see that it's unlocked, by the way. Like, this would be a very long, slow trip otherwise. I have no idea what this area is exactly looking like now, because as we've seen, while the general is somewhat the same, they've overhauled a lot of the things to be pretty different. I wouldn't mind, like, if they made it so that you could either vacuum automatically or, like, made the vacuum drill strategy a little bit better or something. But anyways. Bro, that Vac-pac is disturbingly strong. I don't think that's a normal strength vacuum that this guy's using. Based on what they've done, I think we'll probably find the architect somewhere here, actually. Yeah, right by the entrance, because that's what they did with the last one, is they made it a lot faster to find the person, and then the overall exploration becomes a lot longer because of the quests, and that is what you're required to get to the next spot, and the next spot, and the next spot, and the next spot. And so on and so forth. Wait, I see a feather there. Come on, give me that feather. Your hair is the color of walnut tree. Yes, walnut floors! Yeah, we can tell. Hi, I'm Ellen. Yeah, my granddad's supposed to be at the farm. All alone in the world? Okay, I'm helping. Can you help me find him? I can't. The problem is these toxic fumes. Got rid of them, it'll be good. It requires the strength of... Okay, I'll teach you to craft. But first you need to help me fix my house. Okay. Why didn't you go to Mars? Witness the abomination of architecture? No. I mean, that was exactly my point earlier, but yeah. I get the game's point. Like, if they... I don't think it would happen, but if it did, it'd be like, yeah, I'd be pretty, like, disappointed in the average person as well. If people are just like, yeah, we screwed up Earth, and we do have the tech to fix it, but we just don't wanna. Like, we just wanna move on. And it's like, yeah, but it'd be profitable. I don't even care about profit, just don't wanna. I'd be like, I don't know. Yeah. To see people give up on like the planet like that, yeah, that'd be something. Now that I think about it, I could actually see myself reacting much the same way this guy did. You know, different strokes, different reasons, etc., etc. I will say I do prefer this because I could swear last time what happened was that same guy you meet for the upgrades, he becomes like your secondary like person that does all the walking, and it's nice to see the architect actually have like their own plotline as by being like, oh, I'm Mark, I'm gonna help you with everything. Oh, I'm the architect, I'll just teach you building materials. And you're like, ah, that's kind of crap. Nah, that's kind of garbage. Like, you're kind of useless, my dude. And he's like, ah, yes. Like, yeah, I know. It's okay. They did the same to me. By the way, there we go. So I think what's gonna happen next time for the game, next like gameplay bit is we're gonna go down, like go through this whole thing. And probably just be cleaning. Germain. Isn't it interesting? Germain, like calling something how German and how Germain, very different meanings, but very similar word in English. Quite a, I feel like that'd be fun to play with, you know? Tell somebody that things are Germain, watch them get upset and be like, why are you mad? But I guess Germain kind of means like plain. You know, not very inspired. I could swear it has nothing to do with the like Germans, just a word in English that I know. Oh hey, now that I think about it, I don't know the origins for all the words, so could be. Where do you reckon this come about to? Huh? I am a little bit amused at the old fast travel net. I love the terrain join line, by the way. That's kind of funny. I'm a bit amused at the old, like the whole fast travel network. By the way, hello persons, and thank you for joining. And yeah, but the fast travel network's kind of there. Oh, I know what this is. This must have taken me to the top. Well, I'll be on the back or something like that. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I saw a feather that I couldn't get to. Piggy, I have one honey. There we go. That's... Ah, I don't have enough. Okay. Yeah, Piggy, I know, I'm cool. I should have kept you in the cage. You were nice and warm and safe. But it's okay. I'll have you digging for truffles. Working for your income soon enough, I promise, Piggy. I know. Ah, I stepped on the thing that will stop you from using it to cheese. Well, using it to cheese too bad, because I know there's still a couple of places you can probably do it. But yeah, you used to be able to probably cheese too much with this like path thing, you know. It used to be pretty bad. Like, it was probably worse than it had any right to be, like, if I'm gonna be honest about it. Like, it was about that bad. But, okay. I do think I really am beginning to come to the close of this, because I'm putting off the stuff I need to do, but I do need to go do them at some point. Gotta do what you gotta do. But it is weird, like, I don't know how big a fan I am of this, because I actually kind of liked all the, like, little fact that you could do the thing where you jump off and all that. Like, it was kind of fun for me to be able to like go and do these things, and now it's just like, too dangerous. You could fall forward past where we want you. Fudge. Let me do it. Let me in. Do I have 5 special parts? Yeah, I feel like I've only got 4. Like, I do appreciate that it's a bit more linear now. It's just, yeah, the linearity has some costs associated with it. I'm a bit like, I'm trying to figure out how I feel about those costs, you know? It wasn't bad, I want to be clear. It's not a bad difference per se, but I tend to like more open games. But especially this game, dude, it was so easy to get lost, and you'd spend so long trying to find where you're supposed to go. Like, that's why I'm emphasizing it's not necessarily bad. I just don't know that that's the best way it could have been done. Anyways, I'm gonna hop home. Guys, thank you for joining. If there's anybody new watching, please subscribe. If you like the videos, comment, follow. You know, all those fun things. I'm just gonna do the last little bit of, like, you know, in-game home admin stuff that you do. But we're pretty much done at this point. We're just you know, we're setting up the end. Carrot, 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 carrot. You okay there? Carrot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why am I doing it like this? Because that is what you need. in order to be able to lay down the sprinkler, which is what you actually need to get like the whole thing started. So when you're basically doing like the first one, you can almost go, you're going to be doing like that. And that'll get you laid down enough to put down the sprinkler, which will be enough to get enough of the layout out that you don't have to worry about like stepping on things and that. So much sound. So much sound. Bruh, it's crazy. I have so much that I'm like, I guess this should be compostable, yeah, nah. Bro, dude, bro. Don't you like want the coolest thing, bro? Dude. Wrong thing. In the wrong spot. My bad. Not intentional. Of course. Moving on swiftly, because we got better stuff to do and grumble about not having certain resources. I'm gonna be putting these a little bit further out. I don't think I need the truffles quite like that bad. I don't need them like, I certainly don't need them like right to my face. It ain't that big a thing. They're just truffles, my friend. Yeah, the pigs in the back. It's okay. It's breathe. It's just truffles, I swear. It'll be okay, I promise. Give me my world. It'll be okay. There you go. Bam. All done. Ooh. Okay. Wait. Wait. That's pretty cute. I love that. I'm actually gonna take a screenshot of it. That's cute. That dog boy here gave me things. But I will admit, truffles are pretty valuable in this game, so it isn't like... ain't like stuff's immediately wasted if you don't get whatever you want. Dude, that's cute. I like that. I like this. This is something I appreciate. You get ears now! Babe. That's your new real name. Your new real name is Babe. Is it offensive to call a pig Babe? Yes. Am I okay with that? Yes. Am I a bad person? I don't care. Its name is Babe. I have a pig named Babe. My dad loved that movie. Like I don't know. Actually, I don't know if anyone watching this, like, what's the odds that a kid watching this has seen that movie, eh? It is a damn old movie, but a bloody good one. I suppose it is a children's movie as well. It's nice to think about this. And yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Don't have any complaints about Babe. Be hard pressed to find something to complain about. It's a good movie. Come on. Come on. You know you wanna. Don't pretend. There you go. There you go. It's just, I know you gotta keep this down because I have actually been slightly screwed before in the game. Because I didn't manage it. That's something you also need badly, like an auto sort. I need to be able to like right click sort and have this just, you know? The fact that it doesn't is a bit of like a, yeah, it's not great. Basically, it's the thing I look at persistently. I'm like, yeah, the game could be better if it had this. Like, the game would be better for it. I don't have any doubts there. Jamming. Jam on. Jam. 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 Jam machine. Jam. Jam. Bro, I got so many eggs. It ain't even funny. Okay, so next thing I know would be carrots, which I'm pretty sure will unlock the next upgrade, and then after that, yeah, it'll probably be there, but it's fine. I think don't need it. In fact, I'll be giving this a save and then checking out. So save. We'll use the adroitly named save and go home. And at home we'll get in bed and have a nap and wake up the next day fully healed. Damn, I wish it was this character. And I am so tempted to like mull sleep. Just so we get carrots. Really bad at ending things, man.
Could we share one?
Yeah, we can share one. Okay, guys, cheers. Thank you for joining me. It was a heck of a fun game. And yeah,